G'day, welcome to Aussievision. I'm Dale.
And g'day, it's Mike.
And it's the day after the night before. It's the day of Eurovision Grand Final has finished. It's been completed. It happened last night and we had a winner, Michael.
We certainly did.
And it was Ukraine.
Yes, probably no real shock. The big favourite ran away with it in the end.
Yeah, I think, we'd been calling it beforehand. We got here on the ground, saw the rehearsal, saw the staging. It looked fantastic and just knew it was going to get that kind of jury score. But it didn't really need much in the end because that televote was massive, record-breaking.
Yeah, nigh on perfect, wasn't it? Pretty much got about, only missed on a few 12s. Probably never to be repeated.
Yeah, very, very impressive. Not the highest score of all time for everything all up. That's still Salvador, 700 and something. This did get a very strong 600. But as soon as that televote came in, it was all over. No one could catch them at that point, could they?
Yeah, it felt a little bit anticlimactic after that when they were announcing the votes for the remaining acts.
Now, look, the fact is they came fourth in the jury. This is a deserved winner of Eurovision. I know there's going to be a lot of chat about this as well, but it's a great song, a great performance. And there are moments and things that happen that are just more important sometimes than the song contest.
Yeah, absolutely. People are always going to probably cloud this somewhat with politics, and it can't be ignored.
Of course.
There was a sentiment there, but it's a deserved winner.
All right, well, look, the next best story that came out of it was the United Kingdom, the big turnaround for them. Second place to Sam Ryder. What an amazing result. The first time they've done that well since 1998.
Yeah, look, won the jury, so it was recognised there by the other professionals of what a great song it was. Probably, I think they may be a little disappointed in the televote for that one, but ultimately it was a good performance and a deserved second place.
Exactly. No matter, even if they got more in the televote or something, it still would have come second, right? So there's not much more they could have really done at that point. So an incredible result for the United Kingdom, and they should be very, very happy, and the fans should be happy as well. Our third place, now this is third in the jury, third in the televote, it was Spain, third place. I know you're a big fan of it. You were going off last night about this.
Yeah, for me it was the best performance on the night, to be honest. It was good to see that the juries rewarded it. We did think maybe for a song of its nature, it generally doesn't get the sort of jury love that perhaps others do, but it was there. It was right there, and probably a little unlucky to finish third, I thought.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Just the most incredible performance. That is iconic. It'll go down. It's bigger and better than Fuego. I loved it. It was absolutely fantastic. There might have been a squeal or two. And look, if anyone has a case to say they could have won it, depending on the situation, it would have been Spain. Spain would have had more televotes coming in because that's what had come away from Ukraine. So they're the ones that probably can go, oh, well, it would have been us, but it doesn't matter. These are the results, and they come third. And another great result for Spain to turn things around.
Absolutely. Bit of reward for that effort they've put in, and fingers crossed they continue with Benidorm Fest and we get another great entry from them next year.
Now, coming in fourth, the second, third and fourth are all very close together. It's like 20, 30 points amongst them all. It was Sweden, Cornelia Jacobs. Again, great to see Sweden back in the top five, but with something that got the televote there as well.
Yeah, it was a terrific performance. I thought her best performance for the entire time we've seen Sweden. It was excellent. I probably thought maybe it might do a little bit better in the juries, but it did very well, and good. Very good. They should be very happy.
Oh, I loved it. It was my favourite song, just ahead of Spain. Just an absolutely incredible performance by her. She should be very proud of it. Could have come second, could have come third. Got the fourth place, top five. Fantastic result. Coming in fifth was the wild card. We said this was going to be a wild card, and wasn't it just Constructor Serbia?
Yeah, fantastic. Really, really good. Televote for it came, so obviously the people of Europe did connect with it, which was great. We did wonder if it was going to, really come across, or was it a bit too esoteric? But no, fantastic result for Serbia. I think they should be really happy.
It's so good. And the Australian televote gave that 8 points as well, which I just love. It's such a strange song. This would only ever work at Eurovision. The performance, everything, I loved it. It's so good. And the fact that Telly came so strong for it. So that rounded up the top five. Just another couple of talking points. Italy dropped out of the five. They were they were thinking they were going to be a big contender. Kind of disappointing on the night, really, weren't they?
Yeah, they were a little bit messy on the televote night, the grand final night. Seen better performances of that, but still, sixth place is fantastic. And obviously one of the moments when the crowd was singing it at the start.
Beautiful. And also nice to see a host entry doing well for a change, so that's great. But yeah, jury show was a lot better than telly, so that might explain that difference there as well. Just a couple else to call out here. Moldova. They did amazing. They came second in the televote and they finished, was it 7th or 8th overall?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Another top 10 for Moldova. Look, second in the televote. You could just see in the stadium that people were loving this, and that obviously people at home are loving it as well. And, let's let's see if we get some more folk music next year.
See, don't go away. I always say, bring on the trumpety Moldova music. It works. Their running order as well was absolutely perfect for them. They had a massive televote written all over it, so that definitely helped matters as well. Shall we talk about Australia now? Obviously, we came in 15th place. Really solid jury score. 9th. Just so many points across the board from so many countries. Not a 12. We were hoping for a 12, but we've got there's some 10s and 8s and 7s and 6s and 5s. There was loads of it. So he did super well in the jury.
Yeah, absolutely. Very competitive in that jury vote, wasn't it? So to come in that top 10, I thought he did an excellent job. And to be honest, I thought his jury performance was probably the best we saw all week.
Yeah, jury performance is absolutely fantastic. So that goes for it. I still thought his grand final performance was fantastic. The vocal was great as always. I don't think even Sheldon would say it was his best of the week, the whole thing. There's a couple of little camera shots that just weren't quite there, but really I don't think it would have made a big difference of that televote. Unfortunately, just all these other songs. Look at the way Belgium, Switzerland, us, Azerbaijan, all these male ballads kind of just got hit hard, and we only got the 2 points.
Yeah, in that televote area, wasn't it? All those types of songs really did sort of fall away and didn't capture those votes. So, look, I'm sure maybe the Australian delegation were a little disappointed with 2. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah, and any other talking points that you want to mention?
None that really spring to mind. Lithuania, I thought, did fantastically well. Probably wasn't expecting that to finish as high. And Portugal really did resonate, didn't it? Got a top 10 finish for them. Fantastic.
Amazing. That did so well, Portugal. Lithuania, didn't even think it could qualify. And the song in Lithuanian on our own comes 14th. Unbelievable. It was such a great result. Also, Poland was 12th, Estonia was 13th. Great results there for them. Norway, probably a bit less on the televote that people were expecting, but I think Moldova stole their thunder there, really.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the Norwegians were probably expecting a little bit bigger in the tally.
Oh, well, look, that is the end of our thing. We're going to be doing our full podcast where we go through every single song. So if you've not subscribed to that, the link will be below. We'll go through everything in much more detail. But other than that, thanks, Michael, for the 2 weeks we've been here and everyone that's going to watch along as well. We're exhausted.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us throughout the 2 weeks. It's been fun here in Torino.
Yeah.
We're off tomorrow, off to Sicily for an actual holiday.
Yeah, exactly. Come and visit Torino if you have a chance. It is a beautiful city. We've loved it. We wish we could have seen more, but we're seeing as much as we can now. But till later, ciao.
Arrivederci.